Yo, yo. What it do, culture world, culture universe, planet culture, people of the culture community, whatever you are and you identify as a member of the culture. Welcome to the Kulcha Podcast. I lost track of the numbering, so I don't know what episode this is. But as per, we're bringing you a special guest. Now, I know your name, dog. But here on the Kulcha Podcast, it's not that we don't want to introduce you, but we kind of like you to set the tone for yourself by just introducing yourself. So, can you please introduce yourself one time to the people?
I go by the name Tshiamo ART. I'm not so used to these things. Like, how do you even introduce yourself, bro?
Tell us who you want to be known as.
I'm Tshiamo ART. I'm a producer and I'm a songwriter. I'd like to be known as like one of the best performers that has ever been in this planet.
Okay. Shit. Okay. You see now, you're doing it for real. That's exactly how you introduced yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, Tshiamo. Is this your first time on a podcast?
Yeah.
Ever.
It's the first time, bro. It's the first time.
Not just on the Kulcha Podcast, but like of all podcasts.
All podcasts,
hey, man,
everything.
It's my pleasure
I'm
that your
honored.
virginity is being broken here. Right. So we've got our protocol here at the Kulcha Podcast, right?
Okay.
We call it the icebreaker section. So I have these cards. You're gonna pick 3, but one at a time, right?
Okay.
And then each card has got a scenario. You just gotta tell us what you do in that scenario.
Okay.
And I'll read the card. You pick the card, you give it to me, I'll read it.
Okay.
To you, you tell us what you'll do.
So I mustn't look at the card when I pick it.
No,
Okay. I got you.
it's an icebreaker.
Alright.
It's your spouse's parents' anniversary. They are notoriously tight-fisted, meaning they don't spend money. Your spouse wants to buy them something very expensive. Do you agree to the purchase? Wow, that's a tricky one.
I wouldn't agree to that.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't agree to
Why?
that. Because I feel like the parents are gonna find the gesture as something that's so out of the way. If we could do something different, like a family gathering, it seems like they like being with their people. If we could do something for them with the
something
family.
that they would appreciate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. One down. I like your answer, dog. It's
Okay.
a very family man-oriented answer. A valued worker has left your department.
Yeah.
Several small pieces of equipment are missing from the departed employee's work area. Do you report it to the security at work?
I have to. I have to.
Let's say you're at the studio. A fellow artist, before he was rapping, the mic was there. Now he's gone, the mic is gone. What do you...
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
You're
bro.
reporting that shit?
Yeah, bro.
Right. Why, if I may ask?
I feel like things shouldn't slow down just because you're not there, you know.
Yeah.
Progress should continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They shouldn't take it personally.
Nah, nothing is.
Nothing is personal. I like that. Last card.
Okay.
Last situation. Okay. Hey, you have no fondness for a wealthy aunt. Now she's old and she's looking for an heir. Do you treat her a little more kindly?
No.
Why? It's beef to the coffin.
I feel like some fetishes are not to be experienced, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so nice to think about it, fantasize about it, until you live it. Tomorrow it's not something you would like to wear. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's so glamorized. It looks nice, like, but nah, it's not something you want to digest or stomach. Yeah.
Okay, so you won't treat her more kindly. You'll just.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You had
Okay.
your time.
All right, Tshiamo Art. It's great to peer into your mind a little bit through that
Yeah.
ice-breaking session. But let's talk a bit more about you, man, as an artist, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is your name Tshiamo?
Yes, my name is Tshiamo, man.
Okay,
I'm too
alright.
lazy to have an artist name man, or a stage name.
But your full artist name is Tshiamo Art.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how did you eventually decide that was? I mean, adding the art even,
Yeah,
especially.
I feel like I'm a Renaissance man, you know. So
I like that.
music is not something that I would say it's something that I can only do. So I believe art is the whole branch of it. It's something I could be able or have potential of doing. It's something that something that I'm about.
Okay, so like, how long have you been Tshiamo Art?
Since 2013. Yeah, since 2013. That's when I started recording my first track.
Okay, and how old were you in 2013?
Yo, I'm 97. I don't know, man. So I think I was 15. Yeah, I was 15.
So high school level.
Yeah, turning 16. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
you were already like recording music when you were in high school.
Yeah, I was focused on trying to develop myself as a rapper.
From
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
16 with the 16. Okay. All right. So like did you go to high school around here in Pretoria or?
Yeah, I did, but I moved out of Pretoria 2013. The same year I started recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to Amanda Sech. It's in Pretoria North.
Yeah.
That's where I went to in my high school.
Your high school.
Yeah.
And like did you develop like a reputation for being a rapper or an artist around there, or like at that point you were still figuring it out? No shows as yet, or
Yeah.
performing at school talent
Actually-
shows.
I started performing here.
At
442.
Culture Sundays or at 442.
At 442, there was some auditions happening for Lockfest. I was so drunk, I fucked up my performance. Like, not like in a good way. Like, I fucked up. Like, I forgot my lyrics on stage. Like, and there's beautiful women around. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
They
bro?
made you dizzy. It happens.
bruh.
But that was your first ever performance.
Yeah.
But how old? Hey, shout out to 442, man. Always giving creatives opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay, but you had left high school by then.
Yeah. I believe it was 2019. 2019, yeah. It was 2019.
Okay, all right. That was just before COVID.
Just before COVID.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So like in high school,
Yeah.
how did you decide that you wanted to start rapping? Like 15, 16, what or who influences you to be like, yo man, one, I can do this, two, I enjoy it.
Okay. Firstly, like at Amanda said, you know, when we do speeches in English or poetry, things like that. I was one of those guys. Like, I wasn't scared of public speaking. So I once did this other poem. Like, the reaction I got from the class, it was something different because I'm used to moving a crowd with dancing. That's something I did in primary. And now we using words. So it was something different. But I never thought of rapping until I moved to Jersey. I met this other guy called Gamo. He owns a brand now called Local. He's from Davidson. So that guy, we linked up, and he had beef with these other guys that were rapping. They had a group, a clique. I forget the name. So these guys are beefing with my nigga Kamo, and Kamo is like, yo, let's form an alliance and make make a crew and go make a diss song.
And attack these niggas.
Bro, imagine that's my first song. We
That was your
dissing
first song?
niggas. Yeah, like.
You know what's crazy? I think I've had an experience talking to someone and they mentioned that. The exact same origin, like it was Desi the nigga. Yeah, you must go back and look for an episode we did with Desi the nigga.
Yeah,
He says
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how he came into rapping. Niggas used him for beef. He became a child rebel soldier.
So I was
Which
like,
is
bro,
nothing
let's
to laugh
get it.
about,
Like,
yeah.
I'm new in the city. I got nothing going on. Like,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
get it, bro. Like, I'm
And
about
I'm pretty
it.
sure you fucked that track up.
Bro, like,
You didn't know how war ready you were.
bro, I didn't know, bro. Like, I was gonna keep doing this shit. But, like, when I recorded, while we at the studio, yo, I was so scared, bro. Like, I was so scared. It was different. Now it's not like saying a speech in front of your classmates. It's
Yeah.
something. And there's nobody, it's just you and your friends and the engineer, but it feels so
and
heavy.
You're imagining the reaction. You have to imagine the reaction.
Bro.
If you want to, that's how you create.
I feel like that's how it got so big and so like a heavy blanket. I was
So
like,
did you guys win that beef?
I don't know, bro, cause they didn't respond. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying, and
According to the rules of beef, if you don't respond, it means you won.
okay, so like we have one up. Know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to say that, like, cause like we grow now, and it's a funny thing to look at. But it was so funny, man. Yeah.
All right. So that's what, like high school still, or what?
Yeah, high school, 2013.
So like, which artists were you listening to? Like that inspired you
To make music.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I've been mainstream, bro. Like, everything you saw on TV, bro, that was glamorized to me. But, like, performing, it has to be, like, Michael Jackson, you know, like, routines. You know, there was my next door neighbor, my friend's mom. She used to make us dance. She was into this art world, know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you could see kids of my neighborhood, the artist, in her backyard. So we would dance, we would do routines. So that's something like, but to rap, it was mostly to impress the girlfriend I had, bro. Like,
She liked rap.
yeah, like I wouldn't say there was a guy like, or like the guys that I consider my top 5 or top 10. They inspired me to make music, but they inspired me to produce a sound, but to rap, it was not.
You did it for the honeys.
For the hand, bro. For the hand, bro.
That's a good enough reason.
Come on,
It
man.
counts. It counts. And did you get them though?
No, I had a girlfriend that time.
Was
so,
she impressed eventually?
funny enough, why I continued rapping is because she supported it, and like I'm critical, bro. I could analyze even my bullshit, so I'm like, man, this shit is pretty whack. I'm not polished. Yeah, yeah, you gotta be able to tell, like, you're not polished, like, know what I'm saying? And that's where I was.
So you broke up with her because she couldn't tell you the truth.
Nah, bro. I sticked with her
I'm
because
kidding.
I liked her because she, at that time, I felt like people were gonna tell me that, man, that shit is trash. Because,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm from that. Like, people are performing good. So when she was on some supportive stuff, I was like, man, fuck, man. I know what I gotta do. Go back to the drawing board,
But
and
don't you think she saw potential in you? Like, some people
yeah,
look at you now and see what you can be.
yeah. I don't know, bro.
You don't think you judged a little bit wrong?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
We live to
It
tell.
was a
man.
good decision for yourself anyway.
Yeah, bro. And she even gave me some. She was a huge inspiration in unlocking that to me.
A muse, even.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you know what, that's understandable and respectable, and I appreciate that you say that because, like, it's easy to name rappers and say, this one inspired me or that one inspired me, but when you come with the story like that, I just wanted to rap for the honeys, man. Like I receive that as honesty, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, at the end of the day, it does something to you as an individual. Like, if you can impress other people, it satisfies, it affirms you. Yes, that's the word.
Yeah. One hell of a drug, man.
Hey. Okay, cool. So, like, what about artists that you like? I am trying to get you to name some artists that that you like, but I can understand the source of your inspiration. But like now today, as an artist, who can you say you like and you've always liked?
I'm into hip hop and R&B, so it's both genres, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, I grew up around mainstream, Chris Brown, Asha, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
But people who resonated with me has to be J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick.
Do you also sing in your music?
Yeah, I try to sing.
But you haven't performed some singing songs here for us, have you?
Yeah, everything. I haven't made a full song where I could say I'm fully singing. I'm rapping and singing at the same time. That's something I want to craft.
You're still tapping into that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So the rap guys, it's those guys that I mentioned: Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Absol, Big Sean, Meek Mill, like Pusha T, Kanye West, all of these guys, bro. Like Jay-Z,
What about locally?
locally.
Yeah.
For me, when I was growing up, the hip hop that was introduced to me was not but Double HP, you understand, or Squatter Camp, or Brown Dash, the legends that we have, Mendoza, like, yeah, it was the music that I heard was pretty Western, like. Even the soul, bro. No Brenda Fassie.
You caught on to the local scene later in your life.
Did I? I don't know, man.
Oh, you're not even. Do you?
Yeah.
Are you concerned about the local scene at all?
I'm concerned about hip hop. I'm concerned about R&B.
In the global sense.
For me, hip hop is everywhere. I don't like this thing called South African hip hop just because we make hip hop in this location doesn't make it South African hip hop. I mean, Kanye can record an album in Dubai. They ain't gonna call it Qatar hip hop. No, no, say that.
Okay. So I'm going to assume you don't put any vernac in your music.
Yeah, I would like to be a bridge. Like people who rap in English and essay, I consider them bridges because I feel like even though we have what's this internet and social media, people are still ignorant. They still think Africa is how it was taught to them. So if either way, they gonna come back here in Africa. So I would like to make them feel like there's people you could relate to. Yeah.
Okay, and that's part of your brand.
Yes,
How,
yes.
how did you come to that decision though? That this is what I want to do.
I don't know, bro. I'd be lying, bro. I'd be like, it's not a. I don't even remember a year of thinking of
Because
this.
you're also articulating it very well. Like you've been thinking about it, meditating on it. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just trying to find like what the thinking is. But I can also understand that you're putting it together as you go.
It's crazy, bro. Like
I can respect that. I can respect that. So like nobody in essay, nobody.
in SA, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, mainstream shit, bro.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was a hype happening while I was in Josie. Ran Josie, aka had a good cloud. KO had a good cloud. Kid X. I like Caspanyovis blow up. That's something that was interesting for me. But what's happening is that you gotta think that I'm also trying to get in the game. I'm trying to make a name for myself, and I cannot look at my inspirations to inspire the world. I have to look at my life and try to inspire the world with what's happening around me. So that's why I'm not listening to my peers. It's not only locally, even internationally. I only listen to the people I mentioned, and they head into their 40s. Some of them they're in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? So like there's nobody like I'm listening to, I could say they're in their 20s, because I feel like I'm gonna try to bite, even though for lack of better words, but I'm gonna try to bite what's happening today. But like I feel like we must lead people in our tastes. Yeah.
Okay, so you, if I understand correct, you feel like your job is to like bring the flavor that you represent to the world as a South African.
Yeah.
Without being too South African.
I don't wanna feel like I'm not being South African.
Yeah, I mean it's part of your authenticity as a person, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that, but I just mean like without having to represent too much of the cultural side that makes it SA hip hop.
You get me? Yeah.
And it's allowed, bro. I feel like you have every right for that. And
Yeah.
anybody who criticizes you, fuck them, dog. Like you have your targets. I mean, like if I think about Tyler, bro, I love her, but I don't think she'd be jumping the way she's jumping if she did if water was water.
It even tastes different. You understand? Water
Tyler
sounds
did water
different.
as water. I'm telling you, she might not have won that Grammy.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you mean. It's like you have to play the game.
Yeah.
Which actually inspires me to ask you about your view, your perspective, your understanding, your thinking about like music business.
Yeah.
One thing I have to say, which I said to you earlier, is that I like the fact that you're moving team deep.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Like, shout out to Boy Chowder who
Oh,
made
yeah.
this interview happen.
Shout out
you
to Boy
understand?
Chowder,
And
shout out to the
that's
gang.
his management. You
Yeah.
understand? And I respect that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like, one thing I've always wanted to find out and discuss maybe with an artist is like, at what point did you decide and why did you decide that you needed a manager? And
Honest-
how did you decide on that manager?
Yeah.
I understand, yes, you're still on your journey. Things are going to change, whatever. It is life, right?
Yeah.
Like, just generally. Because I also have some opinions on that, and I want us to have a little discussion.
Yeah. Mostly, I feel like you can't do everything by yourself. Know what I'm saying? Eh, Everything needs a team. Just because it's one guy performing, there's a lot of people who are making sure the lights are on, the stage is set up, the sound is checked correctly, cables are there, like, so I feel like you can't do everything. But with me, it's like a blessing, bro. Like, this guy just woke up, bro. Like, just randomly woke up and is like, bro, I'ma push you this year. Like, I don't know, I think it was January or December. One of our drunk talks, bro. Now I'm saying this guy just
Those
woke
tend to be
up.
very illuminating to the mind.
Now I'm saying, like,
Alcohol does something.
so,
Makes us
like,
think.
bro, I won't lie. I was thinking to myself, I was like, bro, like, you rap, bro. Like, we should be pushing ourselves. And he was like, bro, I'ma push you. And that's what I'm saying. For me, it was so, like, it's a miracle, bro. Like, yeah, to have someone to even think of. Like, I've had guys who would try to manage me, but like they don't get to know me. They just wanna get to doing the work, and I'm like, nah, I don't. I move with energy first, then we gonna read the contract. And if you respect me enough, you gonna let me take my time, know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Things are just moving genuine.
Okay, no, I like that. That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one. I want to ask you a question. Do you think you're good with people?
I don't know, bro. That's up to them, bro. But for my role, I try to be good. I do not try to step on other people's toes. I try to be considerate.
Do you think you're good with business?
With business, yo.
Because part of business is like, handling people. That's why I'm asking. And maybe I shouldn't like drop breadcrumbs like that. Let me just explain my point one time, right?
Okay.
Which is like, I feel like, an artist must get a manager if they realize themselves that they struggle dealing with people.
Yeah.
Because there are people who get anxiety from dealing with people. You understand? And that's the moment you must get a manager.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your career won't move.
I feel that.
Because as long as you have to talk for yourself, you'll either shortchange yourself or you'll allow yourself to be abused.
Eish, bro.
Because you're coming from a place of like, I'm doing this for passion, or you just love the money so much, you just want money so much, you don't have someone who has a way to talk about.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good thing for you, and like as you work out your relationship with your manager,
Yeah.
I hope more than anything, I hope you guys make money.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Bro.
Yeah,
We're bringing it home, bro.
because I feel like it's a good move.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have to also affirm you on that, because they say it's also another characteristic of a successful entrepreneur to
Yeah.
be able to identify when you need help.
Yeah,
when you need
yeah.
help. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving that to you as a big up for sharing your career with someone. Yeah,
I
you
appreciate
understand?
that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're jumping all over the place, but it's an ongoing conversation, you know what I'm saying? So like, you leave high school.
Yeah. I live high school, bro.
Now you're what? Out in the world, do you go and study? Do you tell your folks that I want to do this art shit? What happens?
Yeah, I tell them I want to do this art shit in Johannesburg at EFTA, But I don't know why they didn't believe in that, so I moved back to Pretoria. I went to Boston. While I was there, I remember we were getting results for our first semester. I just had an epiphany. Well, like everyone was waiting for their results, and I'm like, this is the same shit I was doing for the past 12 years of my life. Waiting for results, waiting for someone to tell me I'm good
you
or
can.
I'm not. And I was like, I know it's beneficial, like, but for me, I'm just saying that's how I'm wired and that's how it hit home for me. Like, I can't move like this. I would like to die knowing I tried.
Even though you had a passion for film,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
you didn't like the whole Marx element.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Like,
So are you still making film today though, without the pursuit or like?
yeah, we do.
What happened to that passion?
That passion is still there, bro. It can never get lost because if you make music, you write. If you write for yourself, you gonna realize that everything is a storyline. You have to. So using a camera is just another way of telling a story. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, all right. So like your family was against you studying film, but they eventually supported you.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the music? Do they know that you're an artist? Do they
Yeah, they
support
do
the
know
art?
that, bruh. But the music, that's I dropped out. Like at that, I called my mom while I was at the office waiting for my result.
After how many years?
No, bro, like this is 6 months. My first year.
You're just like, fuck, here I am again waiting for results. Fuck this shit.
Like, nah, bro, like I'm not going through this again. Like I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Like I called my mom, like, I'm dropping out. Like, what you gonna do? She's so scared. Like, what you gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna make music.
How did she take that?
It's like, what? What you say?
Hey, I can imagine.
It's like, bro, I've been cooking beats. Like,
This nigga crazy.
but I was like, then I called my dad. Had to explain to him, like, I'm dropping out. I'm trying to make music. Know what I'm saying?
How did he take it?
He was like, why do you want to drop out of school? I told him, like, I don't like this system trying to predict my future or my intelligence. And he was open-minded about that one. He was like, okay, but like you gotta have a plan like that could generate income. And I was like, yeah, but I'm scared I might die tomorrow and I don't want to die waiting for results. Like,
Hey, you don't like waiting for results.
like on a gang, bro, like,
yeah.
like, bro, like there's this line by Ntugza, you know, Ntugza from Tear Gas. He once said like, I don't know how he said it in Zulu, but he's saying something like, if you don't make it, rather like see the corner of where we're going. You know what I'm saying? Like, see the road. Yeah, that's what I stand on.
Get rich or die trying.
Yeah. That's what I stamp on.
Yeah, no, man. I like your drive, man. So like, does the family believe in the dream now?
Yeah,
say?
my mom she's so weird, bro. She'll act scared, but then she will support you. Then she was like, you know what, my child, do what you like what makes your heart happy, like, cause yeah, we all want to sleep with a happy heart. So I was like, yeah, she tries her best, bro. That's all I can say, bro.
Hey, shout out to parents who support the dream and try their best to understand. I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's so hard, man. It's so
I've
hard.
also had a lot of robust conversations with my parents
Yo, bro.
about art, and you know, she doesn't understand, but
Yeah.
what can she do?
Bro.
It is what it is.
I don't think they really understand, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, but how old are you, dog? If I may ask.
26, 10 and 27.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Those are good ages, bro. Those are good ages, man. And I hope you never feel like you're losing time or you've lost time.
Yeah.
Because it's a journey.
That's how it feels, you know.
I can understand. It feels like you're losing time or you lost time.
Yeah.
Because you're in a rush.
I feel that.
Yeah. And it's okay to be in a rush for your dreams, but don't rush yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you must enjoy the journey, otherwise you'll miss it. One day you'll wake up famous and miss, rich and famous.
Yeah.
I assume you also want to be rich.
Yeah, bro.
And you'll miss days when you could just enjoy a Sprite with the homies, but now you have to follow this strict schedule and boy chowders on your neck.
Bro, they need you, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying,
you gotta wake
so-
up. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to learn. Cherish where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's not easy, bro, but yeah, let's just keep at it.
And you know, like I've seen you perform a number of times here at Culture Sundays. You're on a good journey, dog. I feel like even last week at Cape City Youth Fest, your performance was hard. You know,
Thanks,
the sound
bro.
fucked out a little bit. My apologies, but the energy was definitely infectious.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
feel like you should always take that momentum, bro.
Away,
And
bro.
pat yourself on the back and be like, you know what? I'm not just trying, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And believe that you're gonna reap the reward soon enough.
Yeah.
You know, and Big Sean, you mentioned Big Sean is one of your inspos. Yes, this line, it says, I guess it takes 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna look like it was overnight, but
Yeah.
very
That's
few
how it
people
looks.
know the journey.
Yeah, it's a line you can overlook.
Yeah,
Like, it
you know,
takes
so-
10 years for an overnight success, bro. Yeah. That's a lot of
We
hours.
all just gotta hold on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, tell me a bit about your music catalog. Like, when did you put out your first project? How was it received? Where are we now with the projects? When's the next shit coming out? What can we look forward to? And also, how would you describe your sound as just commercial, or do you have something? Oh, you said hip hop R&B, yes.
Yes,
that is the sound. Okay.
that's what I mostly focus on.
Yeah, just tell us about the catalog then, yeah.
Yeah. The catalog I started dropping 2021, but my first project I dropped last year. Just in case you're curious, yeah. It was 2 tracks actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying out
On
because
SoundCloud.
Nah, on all platforms.
DSPs, okay.
Yeah. In 2021, I was dropping singles, but all the beats that were there, I didn't produce them. So last year, everything that I was trying to put out, it was things that I produced. I was trying to go like J. Cole and Kanye, you know, like start with making your own albums, mixtapes.
Yeah.
So last year I dropped 3 EPs. Just in case you're curious, you know this is happening. Yeah, those are the 3 projects I dropped. This year I dropped Somebody Should Have Told Me. No, somebody should have and told me that. Now I'm gonna drop It Don't Stop on the 26th of July next
Okay.
month.
So you're on like your 3rd project.
This year.
No, like a total number of projects. This
Nah.
project coming out is project number 3.
It's project number 6.
Okay.
If we calculating everything.
So what are your plans for this project? What do you hope it does for you? Because I'm sure by now you've kind of figured out,
Yeah.
or even though it's a process of figuring out, right?
Always learning, bro.
Yeah. So, but you figured more out.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
what are you hoping? How are you hoping this project is received and what it does for you, in the long run? And what can listeners look forward to?
With the new project, bro, hopefully get a new demographic, bro. Yeah, that's more my focus. If this project could help me get a new demographic, because I want to be able to perform to every race, bro. I want to be a universal artist. Not like the record label, but like... No, I'm saying like...
Bars.
Yeah, that's what I would like to become, bro. Be able to cater for each demographic. Yeah, even if they don't understand the words, but they could... I would like to perform in Europe, in a country where people don't even speak English, but my music is in English because of...
And you're not even from you're not even an English man.
No, I'm
performing
saying,
English
like...
songs in another. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean when you say universal.
Yeah.
When you put it like that. Yeah.
I wanna be felt and no Diddy, but yeah.
Taken. Alright, Tshiamo ART, man. 26th July. What do you say the name of the project is?
It don't stop. It don't stop.
How many tracks?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. That's quite a lot.
My first EP was 19. My second was 16.
Wow,
this 17.
This must be the longest EPs I ever heard of.
I mean, I'm not signed, bro, so
You can
there's
do
no
what
one.
you want.
There's no one
I
can.
love that. That's why I'm not judging. I'm like, yeah, that's just a long EP to me.
No, I'm saying like.
It's like you can do what you want.
Yeah.
But why isn't it an album though? Why wouldn't you call it an album?
Some Kendrick line, in Overly Dedicated, he was like, they were asking him about the project, the mixtape is gonna drop, and they asked how many tracks, and he said 15, and they said what, and he's like, yeah, I call it an EP, like that drive of like of him. For him, a EP would have been like probably 8 songs.
Yeah.
The label was expecting that, but we give more than what they expect. Yeah.
Okay. So you're on that level of delivering, catering,
Yeah.
supply and demand. You want to give them a lot of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I could have time to grow. And like what I mean is like dropping constantly doesn't give you time to grow, because you have to let life happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Live the art.
No, I'm saying.
They say art reflects life.
Yeah.
So you're only able to produce if you're living.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
how it
saying?
happens.
I understand that. I don't know, Tshiamo ART, is there anything that I haven't covered as something that maybe you want to talk about?
Nah, bro. I
Okay,
just
then
appreciate this
give
time,
us your
man.
handle. Let us
Yeah.
know how to support you. And remind us not to forget 26th July.
Yeah.
What do you say that it's called again?
It don't stop.
It don't stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
26 July, we're dropping It Don't Stop, Tshiamo ART. You can find me on all platforms. I go by the same name, Tshiamo ART. If you're looking for me on social media, Tshiamo ART. Nothing really changes everywhere. Tshiamo ART.
All right, Tshiamo ART.
Yeah.
On behalf of all of us here at the culture and the culture community, I want to wish you all the best on your journey, man. I've seen you rock a number of times, and I feel like, Your dedication to art in general, man, deserves the recognition. And I hope that as you continue on your journey, you carve a career for yourself, a sustainable one, and that you do your dream to the highest level, bro. Exactly how you imagine it. Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, global superstar.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's what I hope for you, man. And I just want to say thank you for making the time to come and talk to us.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate you too. Shout out again to Boy Chowder
Oh,
for
yeah.
making it happen. That's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Chowder, man.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Also, shout out to our brothers over at Eyes Low Studios
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for keeping us on lock today, producing this episode. We appreciate you guys. If you don't know where we at Culture Sundays every Sunday here at 442-399 Helen Joseph. Tshiamo ART, thank you so much.
Appreciate
Peace
it.
out, brother.